Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. We are live over YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter. Welcome to another episode of Alive with me, Daphne Iking. Now recently, my mom, bless her, recently shared an article over our group chat, our family group chat a few days ago, titled High Court Rules Against Cuckoo. And dibilangkan, ba, jaga-jaga kamu ranga, kamu kita cek kamu punya air purifier kama. Not knowing, of course, that we're using a totally different brand. So let me just give you a gist of this particular news article, all right? We're going to check it out over here. Basically, the Seoul High Court in May ordered water purifier rental company Cuckoo to compensate 227 customers to the tune of 1 million won, or about $806 each, after finding the company failed to notify customers properly about a defect in its product with the potential to emit nickel. Okay, and what happened here is, let's just find out a little bit more. I'm just gonna go straight into the investigations has found that the water dispensed from the purifier contained a maximum of 0.386 milligrams of liter of nickel compounds, and according to the World Health Organization, the concentrations of nickel of less than, if I'm not mistaken, 0.02 milligrams of liter of nickel was found, right? And this is said to be very, very dangerous because it has cancer-causing particles in humans. So Cuckoo has actually identified these particular units or water purifiers models, and this is the one. I'm not going to mention all of it because it has all these numbers and words and everything, but this is the particular article that I'm talking about, right? So today I'm going to be talking about the importance of choosing the right water purifier for your home or your office, and joining me this afternoon is husband and wife team Fadzli Rosli, the Natural Chief Manager, as well as his wife Humaira Hadzarami, or I call her Myra, Cuckoo Group Sales Manager. Hi, good afternoon, guys. How have you guys been so far?
Hi, thank you for having us today. We're great, alhamdulillah. My husband had to take some phone calls for a moment.
That's just how it is, man. We just have to go with the flow. In fact, even I was like going through my playback earlier on, pun macam kenapa ni tak start, so we just go with the flow. How has the MCO been treating you, Myra?
Great, alhamdulillah. So we discovered many new talents, improved our cooking skills.
I know.
And finally had time to kemas rumah, and most importantly, we had time to reflect on ourselves. How about you?
Oh my god, same thing. We've been like doing this live stream, so that's the reason why I thought, hey, let's invite Myra and hubby to come on board, because we wanted to find out a little bit more. So let's just get right to it. You know, I shared that article, or rather my husband shared that article with you that was sent by my mom, and I thought, alamak, apa lagi my mom hantar ni? You know lah, orang tua ni kan suka hantar barang yang merepek-repek kadang-kadang. But then because she said jaga-jaga korang, you know, she said you better just be careful. I'm not sure. And I think she mistook it because dua-dua C kan, Cuckoo ways or see, and I said, don't worry mom, we're using a different a purifier. But then it got me and my husband thinking, actually what sort of water filter are we using, you know? So like I mentioned earlier on, that this particular article basically has given the Seoul High Court had ordered the water purifier rental company Cuckoo to compensate its customers, because what Cuckoo has done was it has violated its obligation to notify the customer of the product's major defect, which has found they found nickel in its water, right? And although I'm with Cuckoo, thanks to you guys, which is a completely different brand altogether, it did make me realize, like, apa sebenarnya water filter that they're using? Is it all the same? Like, shouldn't all water filters be the same, or is it not? And that's why I got you both to come and explain what exactly does Cuckoo use? What sort of filter does it use?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hi everyone.
Hi. Oh, you're back from the little telecon that you had.
Okay, so thank you for having us, definitely, and Abang Azmi. So I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fadzli Rosli. People call me Lee lah in Cuckoo.
Okay,
Lebih
Lee,
mesra dengan nama Lee.
Okay.
So thank you for the question. First of all, I am aware of the article that recently surfaced, and we did get a lot of this question, especially from our concerned customer, including yourself. So it is regarding a Korean High Court decision to a past case, 2016 case involving nickel contamination in water. However, just a heads up, I really cannot comment too much on this matter due to my position in Cuckoo Malaysia.
Right.
And definitely to avoid any possibility that can spark any kind of conflict in the future in this industry. So I hope you guys understand.
No worries.
Okay, so I'm here more on to explain what is Cuckoo filtration system and more on the advantage of our water filter lah. So before I can explain any further, I need to everyone to know that nickel belongs to heavy metal group along with lead, arsenic and cadmium. So the most common harmful health effect of nickel is allergic reaction. So approximately 20% of the population is sensitive to nickel. But mostly nickel contamination is commonly found in boiled water. In boiled water because of the material used in our cerai, in benda-benda yang macam tu lah, in pipe. So based on our punya kerja in our past work experience, we have always advised our customer that boiling water alone though is very effective in killing bacteria, but it's not enough. Why we say it's not enough? Because it's only killing the bacteria but not the heavy metals contained by the water. So that's why Cuckoo enters here. So what can I say is Cuckoo uses different kind of filter method which is known as natural filter. It is a patented technology. How do I say? Because the filter can filter out heavy metals, viruses and bacteria, but yet at the same time will preserve all the good minerals such as calcium, sodium and magnesium.
Right.
And we do have all the credible certs to support my statement today. So if anyone to viewers today, if feel free to ask us for the certs for your own study. Besides that, we have also prepared an informative video to be shared today so you guys can have a better understanding on how Cuckoo filtering system works.
Yeah, we're actually looking at right now. We're doing a little playback. And what you can see here is, again, there are different sorts of water purifiers or water filters that we have in the market. And I guess Cuckoo's big advantage is the fact that, you know, at the end of the day, you want to ensure that it kills, it filters all the bad stuff. But some filters out everything, including the minerals, which we need, right? The natural good minerals like calcium, potassium, magnesium, and if I'm not mistaken, sodium, right? So that's the one thing good. You have a 6-stage filtration, right?
Right.
There you go. So we're seeing it here, nano positive filter, and it's been patented.
And the natural filter is patented technology.
Okay.
And the nano-positive one, the function is to preserve the good minerals that is good for our body, for human consumption.
Right. And actually you can feel the difference because balik kampung, you know, we don't have a whole water purifier. So memang kita buat macam style kampung-kampung lah, boil water. The taste memang berbeza tau. And then macam my lidah jadi mengada. So my mom said, you so mengada. And I'm like, no, it's different tau, mami. Sedap tau my water dispenser ni.
Betul-betul. I dekat kampung, dekat rumah pun memang pasang Cuckoo for both our mothers. Actually, what makes it different is because one of our filters contains a coconut untuk bagi air tu rasa sedap sikit.
Oh, really?
Coconut?
Sabut, I think. Sabut coconut tu, I think.
You know, I actually don't really know what takes place because one thing great and what I love most about your team is the fact that your after-sales service is like terbaik. Instead of us reminding you guys like, hey guys, korang kena service lah. Your team comes and says like, Kak, kita nak masuk next week boleh tak kita nak service? I'm like, boleh. And they come in very quietly and they're gone. So I really don't know what's inside my Cuckoo filter. That's why I had to ask you guys. So I didn't know that there was that coconut apa jadah.
It's in one of our filters. Awal-awal tu untuk bagi rasa dia sedap sikit.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay.
that. Alright, so ours is the icon kan?
Yes. The one that you're using now is Icon, which is our favorite model too. We
Okay.
also use Icon at home.
Right.
Yes, and I couldn't agree more. For me, selling a product is easy, but
Right.
maintaining an excellent after-sales service, well, that is something else. Okay, Cuckoo has a specialized service team that only focus on deliver a beyond standard service for our customers.
Right.
Every product's purchase comes with a free installation and delivery nationwide, service and filter replacement every 4 months, product warranty and relocation to a new place once a year throughout agreement period. So if you guys rent for 5 years, then all 5 years tu you tak perlu worry about service and warranty and all. So, when you pay monthly rental to Cuckoo, you can sleep peacefully knowing that it's money well spent. And your Cuckoo product is well taken care of. And if you become a Cuckoo customer, you won't have to worry about having to change your water filter by yourself. It's complimentary. Okay, one of many Cuckoo initiatives for beyond standard service for customers adalah dengan Cuckoo apps. So customer can download the apps to book their preferred date preferred date and time for scheduled service, pay their bills, or they can get in touch with our customer service directly via live chat. In case there is a problem with their product, and they can also entitle points every time they open the apps, and can pay monthly rental pun dapat juga points, and also they can redeem exciting rewards such as free facial, access to Plaza Premium Lounge in airport, or they can also redeem our best-selling Wonder Sheet Mask and many more.
So it's essentially more of a subscription plan or rental option, or you are encouraging them to actually buy a unit. Which one how would you push for sales? Would you actually push them more for rental or to actually purchase or buy the whole unit? Macam mana?
Actually, semua depends on customer. Diorang punya spending appetite. Kalau ada orang yang suka bayar monthly so that they don't have to worry about the service and all. Sebab kalau purchase terus, they can get it for 3 years only. So they have to, after tu, kena subscribe the service pula lah.
Right. There's so many different types of water purifiers out in the market, and it can be quite intimidating lah kepada orang yang baru nak cuba nak dip their foot into the water of buying their first water purifier, water dispenser. What are your tips in choosing the right one, right fit for them? It could be big, small, because you've got quite an array of variety. And I think even before you joined Cuckoo, I'm sure, why did you choose Cuckoo and not something else, right? Your thoughts, guys?
Okay, thank you for the question again. I agree, purchasing a water purifier for your home and office is a long-term commitment, so you really cannot take it very lightly.
Yeah.
So allow me to share a few tips. Number one is, from my point of view, we must always choose a brand that is well established in Malaysia with complete infrastructure and marketing on nationwide level.
Right.
And proven to be able to deliver their promises. Because for me, it's quite simple. Regardless whatever your purpose of purchasing is, in the end, we as a consumer, we just want a long-lasting products with reliable after-sales service. Because we have received numerous complaints from individuals that bought water filter that doesn't come with service. And they have zero channel to submit their request or express their concern except with the sales agent they made the purchase before. So what I can say is currently Cuckoo has established sufficient manpower to cover all the servicing tasks from Perlis to Sabah and Sarawak. We also have our own apps for appointment set. Also, we have our in-house live chat. We have our own in-house care line to ensure our beloved customers have an excellent experience using Cuckoo Water Purifier. I know Myra will be explain more on the after-sales service, but I cannot emphasize it more because it is the most important factor after all. Second tip I can share with you guys today is you should look at the technologies used. All the things matter, like the material of the water tank, look at the energy consumption and the filter remove.
Oh yeah, energy consumption, that's important.
And most importantly is it safe to be drinking by you and your children? That's the most important thing. So these are some vital questions that you need to study first before making any purchase, not even in Cuckoo, even in general. So as for Cuckoo, all our products produce mild alkaline water that is rich in minerals, free from any kind of heavy metals, energy saving, which won't spike your electricity bill, I guarantee that, and made from the highest quality of materials. And with every Cuckoo installation, our technician yang datang, dia akan guide you, dia akan pasang, dia akan cerita ini tekan buat apa, ini tekan jadi apa. And the best part is, last kali dia akan tunjuk the pH reading. Maksudnya dia akan demonstrate depan you and you boleh tengok sendiri pH reading yang before and after you install Cuckoo. But in a simpler word, in conclusion, just choose a water purifier that make you worry free. Because that's the most value yang kita semua cari in any purchase pun. So that's it lah. Stop spending your money on a brand that cannot fulfill your expectation and invest in the right brand. But
and again, I think it's always about the after sale service, because if you have problems, like during the MCO, I think one of my kids went to mess around with it and then we had a child lock problem. But I didn't know that, right? Because I leave it all to you guys. And then I called one of your team members and she just said, oh, and then she managed to guide us through. So thank God, because no one can come here. No one can just come here for the servicing. Someone actually just asked, how much does the Icon model price? How much is the price for the Icon model? Sorry.
The price is 4,452.
4,000?
452. And then you will get 3 years of free service, warranty, certificate and all. Or if you want to rental, 113 ringgit 21 cent for 3 years. After 3 years, you can choose either to continue until 5 years for ownership transfer, or you can return back to Cuckoo, terminate the contract. But if you choose to continue till the 5th year, you will get loyalty discount. So from 113 ringgit 21 cent, it will be 94 ringgit 34 cents only, and you will get free 5 years of servicing, warranty, dapat repair off.
Oh, so there is that option of owning it at the end of the day after renting it lah. I mean, rent, just have to add on another 2 more years, kan? Kalau macam tu.
So after 5 years, the machine will be yours lah.
I see. Now, Lee, earlier on you mentioned something about Cuckoo Water has mild alkaline. I didn't know that until I had to research all about this for our discussion today. I had no idea what that is. And it's interesting you said that, because I've got another friend who was like, oh, you must try out this new system. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Kangen water system. Apparently it's this hydrogen-rich water that is antioxidant. Is it just a marketing buzz word, or is there any truth to it? What are your thoughts? And because apparently you can have alkaline, and then I don't know, macam wow, so canggih, but I'm like, it's okay. I'm happy with what I have. But what exactly is it, guys?
Okay. Interesting question, I must say. Okay, again, I have to
so politely, so diplomatic.
Such an SOP guy lah. So I have to answer this question really carefully, especially on social media, because again, I'm trying my best to avoid any possibility that can spark any kind of conflict interest with other brands. But I'll share you my thoughts lah. So in my opinion, the best way to answer this as a smart consumer, first of all, we really need to ask ourselves, what are we actually looking for in a water purifier?
Okay.
Because in Cuckoo, I am personally more comfortable in positioning our brand as a brand that provides clean mild alkaline water that is safe for your family, instead of water that have so much goodnesses that can bring so much health benefit and even cure some certain diseases.
Why does it have to be alkaline? I tak faham that part. Shouldn't it be pH neutral, or what is the reason behind that?
Alkaline is because according to WHO, the World Health Organization, there are 4 actually standards yang ditetapkan lah untuk determine the water is good or not.
Okay.
The first one is, this is by WHO lah. Dia kata first kali, the pH must be from 6.5 to 9.5. So basically, WHO is saying alkaline water is simply better. Then the rest is like free from heavy metals, free from harmful bacteria, and rich in mineral lah. So basically in Cuckoo
You've covered everything.
Yes, we covered
The most important
all
thing.
boxes. Yes, correct.
All right, we've got White Dove. Sorry, I'm just interrupting here. We've got White Dove Andrea here asking you, is the filtered water attached to the water tap as safe as the one that comes from the dispenser itself?
Yes.
I'll repeat that. Is the filtered water attached to the water tap, as safe as the one that comes from the dispenser? Oh, I see. Because like even for my system, you can opt to cuci sayur by using the one that comes omits from the tap. But I normally don't. I just go zast from the dispenser. Is it the same or how? What is it? What's the difference?
Yes, it is the same water. Dia has been filtered by meaning Cuckoo akan datang and dia akan pasang extra faucet. Like mana air yang keluar kat dispense akan keluar air sama yang dekat sinki, tapi we have to use the faucet yang Cuckoo sediakan lah. Meaning kalau you buka air biasa tetap air tak tapis lah.
Okay. So the one that we have is because you guys settled everything for me. So I guess it's safe to use the one that's, just to what cuci my sayur and everything. Is there any other product that Cuckoo provides? Which is actually my next question for you. You have air purifiers and multi-cookers too, right? Because someone asked you this. Yeah.
Yes, we also have plasma ionizer air purifier and also multi-cooker too. Okay, our air purifier is certified by Korean Air Cleaning Association, KATA, and it can effectively clean air, filter, and effectively can remove hazardous gases such as nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, and also benzene. So our air purifier...
Sorry, benzene?
Benzene. One of harmful gases that our air filter can filter.
Right. Okay.
And also, our air purifier is also equipped with Ultra PM 2.5 filter that consists of antibacterial, anti-mold, antivirus, and allergen filter. Our Ultra PM 2.5 filter is tested and certified by University Putra Malaysia, can effectively remove 99.9% dust and doesn't order pollen, mite, and cigarette smoke. Love that the air purifier helps our morning sinuses.
Oh, that's good.
And actually, Cuckoo star product in Korea is the multi-pressure cooker. For your information, 70% of household in Korea uses Cuckoo multi-cooker. If you layan Korean drama, mesti akan nampak Cuckoo multi-cooker dekat their kitchen. Last time I watched Crash Landing on You.
Oh my god, you're one of those. Everyone's trying to get me on that episode, dude.
The one drama I watched.
One of those that finished that binge watching and finished in 2 days.
And you nampak Cuckoo punya air pressure tu.
Yeah,
apa?
One of the
multi-pressure.
One of the North Korean makcik ada sorok the talking rice cooker, dia cakap, okay, that is the Cuckoo's latest multi-cooker lah. And last time we went to Korea, even the hotel yang we stayed in serve rice for their guests in Cuckoo multi-cooker.
I'm a huge fan of multi-cookers because I'm just lazy like that and I can't cook. I only learned how to cook when I became an MCO chef. Because I like having my soups, I like my stews, but then I cannot wait the whole bang. So the pressure, I like the fact that you have like a pressure cooker version of your multi-cooker. Because then it can make it, the meats cepat lembut kan?
Yes.
Have you tried it? Of course you have, duh.
Of course, I have two at home.
The best part is the bukan setakat mata cakap. All the flavour dia akan circulate between tu je. Kalau you masak guna like periuk, dia akan naik ke atas.
Yeah. Aside from cooking delicious rice, kita orang guna our cooker for daily cooking juga. Sometimes kan kalau kita guna high pressure waktu masak, memang masakan akan cepat masak tau. But how about the taste and juga nutrition? So our multi-cooker ni special dia sebab dia use smart algorithm which the pressure changes every minute match with what we are cooking at that time. So the cooker knows when to release the pressure and thus will make our food more delicious walaupun masak cepat. It can enhance the taste and retain nutrition dalam makanan kita.
Terus ada orang tanya, how much is the multi-cooker? Tapi you guys got a few models kan? Ni from luar Kupusami. Yeah.
The one that I've been eyeing, I dah ada dua tapi I nak satu tu is 2,500. But we have rental option juga, RM70 pun ada oven function juga. Great technology by the way, money well spent. Kita orang masak, we don't even put salt or perasa dalam makanan if we cook using that cooker sebab okay, not to toot my own horn because I don't even know how to cook. I campak everything in the cooker, but it's awesome every time.
Lee's
So-
like,
So, Cuckoo Multi Cook is basically a rice cooker, steamer, oven, microwave and kuali all in one. So,
My birthday's coming up, baby. I think I know what I need, man. I can cook you something and make you delicious food. I'm looking at him right now. He's like, yeah.
You can start by making me coffee first. And we start from there lah. But actually, I have one question, and I think I want to go back to how this live stream started. It's about the safety of water dispenser. I mean, so basically, is Cuckoo saying that you guarantee that your water dispenser is safe?
Yes, of course.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? There's no cancer. I will not get cancer.
Yeah, no, you won't.
You know what I'm saying?
Answer by just drinking.
I think because that's why, because the buzz is going around right now, everybody's so afraid about
Right.
water dispenser, and I tell you, it's really a godsend for me. I'm malas to jerang air to make coffee and all that. I like it. I can have instant cold water, instant hot water at any time, and
And it's so sedap, right? Like
How-
you want that. You don't want any bottled water anymore. Like
Yeah.
I bring my water everywhere I go. Sorry.
but as a
baby.
technical man, I mean, how different is your system than the other water dispenser? I don't want to mention names because I don't get you guys into trouble.
Correct, because
But-
kita pun tak boleh mention any names.
Yes. So how is it really in technology that is different? Is it in the filtration system that guarantees that you won't get this nitrate or heavy metal? The only heavy metal I know is Metallica, but the heavy metals in the water lah.
Okay.
So your filtration system is the one that is different, that will make sure
Is
there
that
is no
actually
heavy.
that one particular filter lah, which is natural filter. It's a because
Coconut, is that the coconut one?
No, the coconut one is the first one.
Oh.
Itu for the taste je. Coconut tak boleh remove any kind of heavy metals lah.
I see.
It's definitely from the video we watched earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a scientific guy as well, so I really it's like macam how Samsung can take a good picture instead of. I mean, I really cannot understand that from my salesman point of view.
Yeah.
Like, somehow it works like dia akan absorb the heavy metals during the third level. Let me
That's
watch
it.
Okay.
That's
It's a
it.
6-stage filtration. See, the video shows it all.
6 filtration, but with 4 filters.
Oh, with the 4 filters. I see. Okay, 6-stage. Okay.
But so if this technology is there, why don't the other brands also just incorporate it? What? That's
Because
It is patented. Because
Oh, I see. They can buy from you, ask them, sell them 1 billion.
but Cuckoo has been around for about 4 decades. It's a
no,
Korean
no.
brand, right? It's
Yeah.
a Korean
Right.
brand. But dekat Malaysia, how long?
Dekat Malaysia is 2014 lah.
Oh,
Oh,
5
quite new.
years. Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
Not bad because it's like it's quite a big brand here in Malaysia already. You know what I
Correct.
mean? That's great. So you
That's
got
beautiful.
air purifiers. They've got multi cookers, which I'm looking at you, Papa, for my birthday. And anything else that you have that's new since we last met?
So we currently have 2 more business to introduce.
Fabulous.
So to introduce to everyone lah. But it is more like it's a very essential service, which is we provide indoor disinfect business.
Right.
Where we will come and in the Malay dia macam nyah kuman lah. Mana kita akan datang, kita akan spray with a solution that can guarantee 99.9% bunuh bacteria. Currently, this business is very laku among Tadika owners.
Yeah.
Because Tadika masuk because they have like the like government punya suggestion untuk semua orang buat. So benda ni memang sangat-sangat in trend, especially if you're worried about the bacteria in your house lah.
Yeah.
So maybe soon, maybe we can do to it at your house.
Yeah. Like we need to disinfect this whole place because we've got a newborn here. It's just that our condo is very strict, so we need to check. Because they're so MCO conscious, so we have to like do this whole SOP. But I think if it's for sanitization purposes, it should be okay lah kan.
Okay. Just
So-
let us know later lah.
Thank you so much. So any final thoughts or words or any tips? Let's see if there's any more questions for you guys. A lot of people are saying that they really, really love Cuckoo. You also have like Cuckoo agents, is it? Can you be an agent or you have to be part of the company per se? Because there's someone who's saying, contact me, Shaza, Cuckoo via WhatsApp. So I'm guessing they also agents who sell Cuckoo?
I think so too.
I think so.
Oh, okay. All right. So they do have that. You can also, work as an agent for Cuckoo, is it?
Yes.
Correct. So basically, we are one of the many sales team in Cuckoo. I'm currently responsible for 21 managers, meaning 21 branches in KL and Selangor. So our team currently consists of 4,000 agents, sales nationwide. So we are open, we are welcoming any individuals that are interested to find and look for a business opportunity. The best thing about Cuckoo is definitely is for the flexibility on doing a part-time. Because zaman you beli is quite different. Meaning kalau you beli, kita kena jumpa you kena sign borang. But now it's all like Lazada punya style lah. Meaning every agent akan dapat dia punya own e-commerce website. Meaning if you ada kawan nak beli, you just forward your link and your friend buy from there and Cuckoo akan datang pasang. So that's why make it macam kita boleh jual like really fast. So that's why that I want to inform is during our PKP, that's why itu yang skyrocket our sale lah. So
because everyone was at home. Everyone has to be home. They want clean drinking water, and some have lost their jobs.
Correct.
So it's a not win-win per se, but there was a blessing in disguise also lah. Kan? Well, thank you so much, Myra. Thank you so much, Lee. Thank you for joining me on this live stream because I really wanted to just iron that out. I was having a very flustered husband when my mom sent that over our group chat, and
yeah, he texted me.
It's good to see you guys, even though it's like from a screen. Keep in touch, guys, and thank you so much for your excellent service. I will continue to promote you guys because I think your after sales service is excellent, and I think a few of my friends have already purchased their units from you guys, so I continue to thank you guys. So at least saya tak malu lah bila saya suggest nama korang. Thank you guys. Alright, well there you have it. That was Myra as well as Lee. I'm so glad to see them, even though virtually we're talking to each other across the site virtually. I think that's a new norm right now. And speaking of new norm, a lot of people have been asking me, Daphne, what have you been doing? Because we noticed that you've been posting on your IG story on your abundance of breast milk. And I'm like, not really. I think it's quite normal. And I'm saying it's a new norm because you think that a mother of 4 is used to all this motherhood or parenting a newborn, but it's still quite new to me, and I keep on asking my friends who have newborns or little babies with them for tips and advice. So yeah, I don't have any tips per se with regards to having a healthy supply of breast milk, but since we are on the topic of water and I am a breastfeeding mom, I would like to highlight that, stress the importance of hydrating yourself for both yourself as well as the little one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's some research I've done. Breast milk is about 90% water, and although research has found that nursing mothers do not need to drink more fluids than what's necessary to satisfy their thirst, experts have recommended about 128 ounces per day, or 16 glasses of 8-ounce cups. So this is about 1 liter, okay? So about a cup would be about this big, like the normal drinking glasses. So you have about 16 glasses of that. So I drink about 4 bottles of this because I get thirsty all the time. And my God, Elon drinks a lot, okay? So this may seem a lot to a lot of people because they're so used to drinking sikit-sikit macam tu kan. But actually, if you drink a glass before and after breastfeeding as well as with meals, you should be able to hit the goal. And this includes all types of liquids, including water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables. So if we're talking about apples and watermelon and oranges and all those other vegetables that are very rich in liquid or water, that also is included in getting enough fluids in your body. Now, there's no actual research on the effect of extra fluid for breastfeeding mothers on milk production, but I do notice that, sometimes when I'm a little bit tired and I'm waking up to feed Elon in the middle of the night and I forget to bring my water bottle next to my bedside, and then I get a little bit parched, not only parched, but also I notice that the milk production seems to be lagging. So I do hope that does help you in a little bit, for those of you who've been asking about how I've been getting an abundance of breast milk. So for me, again, the trick to getting enough fluids is to have a glass of water before and after every feed, because apparently newborns breastfeed about 8 to 12 times a day, and for me, I think it's actually more, especially now. Do you know that newborns have growth spurts? I just found out about that on my 4th child. Apparently 3 weeks and then 6 weeks, so he's entering his 6 weeks. And I'm saying for a reason. I'll tell you that in a bit, because so he's like really cranky, and he's really sucking on me, and he's really hungry all the time. Instead of 3 hours, he's feeding off me from 1.5 to 2 hours, and it's just like, oh my god, why can't you just be happy with just one boob? Why must you suck the other boob too? But it's all good. He's happy, he's healthy, and I'm very blessed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I see that it is already almost 4 p.m. Now, before I go, I'm happy to announce that I'm just 2 days away. That's why I was like in happiness just now, completing my 44-day confinement. And I really can't wait to see all my family and friends whom I've not seen since the MCO real soon, right? So till then, I hope you have enjoyed our live stream today. Thank you once again to Lee as well as Myra for joining me on the show to give me some relief with regards to my water purifier that I've purchase from them. And if you have any feedback about the show, or you have any suggestions for other topics to discuss, please do leave your comments at the comment box below, right? My name is Daphne Iking, he is Joe Labosi, and it's been a pleasure being alive at home with you. Happy weekend, everyone, and God bless.
Won't you rub your